good. So how much does a brunch cost at this place? I don't know. I mean, today I just kind of went for it. I just ordered. I didn't really look at the price, but I got some extras. I got sweets. Also, we just smashed the hype train by 297%. So well done, you guys. Can we get some music in this place? You guys mind? Thanks. That's better. I feel like we need a little bit of cafe music, you know? Hey Tara, what's up? Deli yelling at the staff is a mood. Yeah, this is what I'm like at cafe. Well, I was a waitress for many years. I loved waitressing. And I feel like when you've worked in a job and then you go to that space, you have some form of a right to judge a little bit more the service you're getting. Because you know what it's like. You know what you should be doing. Oh, a little jazz at a cafe. Mwah. I'm not sure if this is jazz, but we can put on jazz. I'm too clumsy to be a waitress. So was I, but I became one. And, I mean, I got some stories from waitressing. You know, I remember when I was carrying a plate and it had like, no, I was clearing a plate and it had leftover avocado dressing or something. And I was chatting to the person. I was like, oh yeah, that's funny. And then the plate was slipping ever so slightly, or it was like tilted and the dressing was going off the plate. And I kid you not, it went down the side of this woman's long boots into them. Good times. Mithla, what are you doing? Aw, Mithla. Mithla decided that she was gonna shout brunch today. All right then. I said not to, but you do anyway. You do have your ways. Thanks, Mithla. That's very kind of you. Good night, Harry. So, you guys, what's the 411? What has everyone been up to? Also, have you guys ordered? Let's get brunching. Oh my God, should we gossip? You have your first day of work? Good luck. Thank you so much, Tara. Happy 21st, Ellie. Thank you. What are we having? James, are you going to be coming to brunch? Are you dining in the other room just to be on the DL? Did you order something for Jams? I did. I actually did. You would like eggs Benedict? Hannah's, I'm pretty sure they have it on the menu. Let me just check. So they've got eggs Benny, they've got an avo smashy. Looks like there's a porridge, but oh yeah, the porridge looks okay. Maybe a little bit boring. You don't like eggs Benedict, James? Oh, okay. They also have a waffle. I didn't get the, I think, well, I already ordered before you got here. I hope you guys don't mind. Oh, chili scram, let me check. Yeah, there's a chili scram. It's got like dried shallots on top. Pardon me. The menu isn't blank, it's just because the camera, I think it's because of the lighting, it's just like blurring it out. Some crepes with chocolate. I don't know if they do crepes here. Oh my God, they do. They have like everything everyone wants on the menu. Just a latte and waffle. Deli, you know you won't survive the chili scram. I definitely will not survive the chili scram, no. Is there goat cheese salad on the menu? Maybe a little lunch menu. Oh yeah, they do have some salads. Yeah, they do have a goat cheese salad with heirloom tomatoes. and a beetroot salsa. There's an optional side of an egg too. I don't know if you want that. I always get my eggs well done. Baked beans on toast. Yeah, they do have a homemade baked beans. Yeah, they have toasties, Ollie. It's dinner time in Boston. Well, that's awkward, isn't it? A green bowl with a poached eggs and some halloumi. God, look at you go, you health queen, you health goddess. We love that. Salmon. Do you want smoked salmon or just like salmon? Do you want like a salmon steak on a plate? Is that it? Yes, we need to have mimosas. Oh my God, we do. Oh, also I brought something for you guys. Cause Easter has passed. I just got you guys some bunnies. So here you go. Do you like it? And then this is a little bit awkward, but I also got you a gingerbread Easter biscuit. But I ate a little bit of it last night, so I don't know if you want that. I'll just put that over here. Awkward. You love it? Oh, good. Where am I? Oh, well, I'm with you guys. We're in Delicatessen brunch spot. It's the latest brunch spot on Twitch. It's pretty hot here. I mean, it's cold. It's a bit chilly outside, but it's like the hot place to be. It's where all the cool cats go, like myself. A blessing from the Lord. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for the level 5 hype train. You guys are the best friends. No, seriously, thank you guys. That's really nice. Merger, thank you for the 1 year. Damn.
Hey guys.
Oh my God, was that James?
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Where is he?
Hey guys.
I don't know where he is. Like, I don't know if he thinks this is funny. Jumps. But like, seriously.
Hey guys.
I don't know. I feel like James is actually standing us up today. I don't know. Merger! Thank you so much. Aww. Thank you for, that was very generous of you, Merger. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I don't know, like, I don't know. I feel like James thinks it's really funny to stand me up, but it's just really embarrassing in front of everyone here. It's a little bit awkward. Simplicity, thank you so much for gifting out a sub gift. You guys, so sweet. Thank you, Lil Ron Gal. Elsmera, thank you for those bitsies. Temperizzi, thank you for the 2 months. Lozzie Lou, thank you for the 4 months. Ezerus for the 27 months. The Real Ressa for the Prime sub. Ezerus for the 1100 bits. Again, Sarah Kendall for the 10 months. Crazy. This reminds me of the Wiggles. Where's Jeff? Yeah, it does. Remember last year when he was just an unknown arm on a video and the private roomie that got you donuts? Yeah. Last year we got donuts. That was pretty awesome. Love the scenery. I think the scenery is nice too. It's just a little chilly today. Full circle moment, exactly. Maybe James is waiting in line for the bathroom. I hope he brought his... Did you guys bring your hand sanitizer? It's your birthday too, Cora. Happy birthday. So should we goss? That's what we usually do at brunch, right? We gossip. Oh, you guys did bring hand sanitizer. Can I please have some? I totally forgot mine. Can you please put some on here? Thank you. Oh my God. I always get it like between my fingers. Just like, you gotta get it in there and under the nails. You have masks to share? Well, if you go up to the bathroom, you need to wear your mask to the bathroom. But you don't have to wear it when you're sitting down. How was your B-Day, Deli? It was good. It was a really good day. And then I have another brunch on the weekend. I have another brunch Not tomorrow, but the next day. So we're brunching twice, which is great. And then James and I are gonna go away for a few days. And Bowles is gonna go to Uncle Chowder's. So we're going on a romantic getaway, which is exciting. Sherbet! Yay, happy birthday to your son! Olive, thanks for the Prime sub. Sounds like a Sims pack, yeah. We're going to an outdoor retreat. Well, we're not really going to an outdoor retreat. It's more of a Selva Dorada villa. No, it's not like the jungle at all. But it's gonna be really cute because it's like in the ranges. So it's really Australiana vibe, which I love. And then we're gonna have, I think on the first night they give you your own DIY, is it a barbecue pack on the first night? So you cook together, and then the next night you do your own DIY pasta. So they give you all the ingredients. It's kind of like a more fancy HelloFresh or Blue Apron, you know? And it doesn't have a bowling alley, Dierger. I sure hope that it does not have a bowling alley. Thank you, Piper Rose. I sure as heck hope there is no bowling alley. Oh, happy birthday to Isabella. Was Dr. Gluon invited, and more importantly, Mrs. Gluon? I invited them to our Rangers getaway, but they're unable to make it because they're just a little bit out of town, you know? I hope it has a cupcake machine. I hope it has a bar. You know, there are so many bars around, like a tiki bar, or I hope it has a really unique toilet as well. I feel like there's so many unique toilets available these days. You miss, bowling parties birthday parties at bowling alleys used to be really fun. I definitely did that before. Maybe the toilet will talk, maybe I can build a relationship with the toilet. By the way, have you guys checked out the bathrooms here? I love looking at bathrooms at cafes because it's interesting. Sometimes they don't care about them and they're really bad, and other times they make them really nice. Actually, there's a in Victoria, where I live, there's, oh my God, what's it called? The Art Center, where you can like watch ballet and go see performances. They have the best bathrooms. It's like red. Actually, I'm talking about it when I was about 10 years old, so it's probably different now. But I remember they had the coolest bathrooms. Heinous, thank you so much for the 8 months. Lazel, thank you. And one last time, thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys could come to brunch today. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. Feel free to order a coffee. Hannah's, thank you for the 8 months. Someone's got the blender going here. Used to love going to the art center. Same. We stand good bathrooms. A good bathroom is a good time. What was that? Oh, okay. The food's still 10 minutes away. They said the food's still just over 10 minutes away. I don't know about the service here. I don't know if we should come back here. Is Jums making mimosas for us? I wish. You're enjoying the tea. You know what? It's fine. It's all about just having good company, you know? You've never been to brunch before? Oh my gosh. Well, welcome. Brunch is the best. The location's amazing. I hope the food's worth it. Same. Haven't even been checked on since we got here, and yeah, it's weird because I don't know if you can hear them, but they kind of yell from the kitchen like updates of where the food is. They don't really come to the table. I guess it's like a social distancing thing. It's great we aren't restricted to a time limit anymore too. I know, you know, you used to only get like an hour or whatever, but you can do whatever you want. Did I wear my headphones to a restaurant? Yeah, I'm such a gamer girl. You know, I forget I even have them on. I just, you know, I walk out of the house and forget they're even on my head. How embarrassing. Oh well, I may as well just rock them now. Oh, you're so welcome, Matt. You didn't realize Australia has figured out a way to keep the sun in the same position. Technology has come a long way. Yeah, it doesn't, it's very still. It's very still here. Like there's no wind. Like there's literally no wind. How crazy is that? Should I order a third coffee? You should go for it. Live your best life, hun. Who is the biggest Frenemies fan, you or James? I think James is. It's not a green screen. God, I know I brought my headphones to brunch, but do you really think I'd bring my green screen? There's no green screen. Why is there a car parked in the middle of the road? They've blocked off that street. Because this used to be a street, but they've pushed out a lot of their outdoor seating onto roads now, so they can seat more patrons, and it helps the cafes with outdoor seating. Blocked it off for the deli stream and the Deligracy parade. Exactly. Exactly. Mystical Wolf, thanks for the bits. Heinous, thanks for the 8 months. And Wasabi for the 1 month. Shari Simmer, thank you so much for the 7 months. I really appreciate you. Olive, thank you for the 5 months. Simplicity K and Mojo again. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. And Mojo for 5 of them. Cheese and whiskers, thank you. For all the fans coming to your brunch. Exactly. So anyway, gossip time. When are we getting a new Sims pack? And what is it gonna be? I want more Sims stuff. Oh, Bredna, how good is it? I actually really love it when they block off main roads and just let it become a walkway. Izzy, thank you so much for bringing the stream here. How's it going? Welcome to brunch. Welcome to brunch, everyone. Farming, a school pack. I want a farming pack too. Am I tripping, or did Sims 2 have strip poker? I don't know if they did. Did they? We desperately need more clutter and shelves. Well, I'm really happy with my CC clutter, but yeah, it's for people who don't want to use the CC, it's, you know, we need more. Did you reserve the back for us? Oh yeah, I totally did. I forgot that I reserved all of these seats behind me in case you guys wanted to sit back there. Like with the social distancing, you might, you know, not want to be as close, which is fair enough. But I mean, I like having you guys in front of me. Like, that's fine. I like how I'm on one side and everyone else, like all of you guys are on this side. Oh my God, James, you made it.
I gotta deliver a special package
Ew.
to the bin room. Oh, it's mostly green screen.
Ew, why would you bring that to brunch?
No, did you order coffees? I need coffee.
Oh, I did for me.
Oh, okay, well, I was gonna get coffee.
I got you.
I'll go let them know that we want another coffee.
Okay, and
Do you want another coffee?
no, it's okay. They're still making mine.
No, they're slow.
They had a kitchen flood, so yeah, they're just cleaning it up. They're about 9 minutes off.
Oh.
And I did get you a muffin treat.
What about smashed avo?
I didn't order because I wasn't sure how long it would be. Are you gonna order something?
Well, it seems like they're pretty slow, so. Thank you for my muffin.
I didn't realize he would be back so soon. Ali, thank you so much for the 4 months. I remember playing and you could play strip poker. It might have been Sims 1. It might have been Sims 1. Was that a baggie of Bowser? It was a dropping of love from Bowser. Yeah, I don't know why he brought it in here. Why didn't he just put it in the bin? I guess he wanted to share it with you guys. Important question. When are you getting those plum bob earrings? You mean the Moschino ones? Gamer chick? Smashed Avo on turkey. Yum. Bowser bought a starter. To brag, yeah. He was just bragging about his son's droppings. He's like, check out my son's healthy logs. Ew. Okay, I think we need some jazz. Excuse me, can we, hi, can we please put some different music on? The music stopped. I just really feel awkward when there's no music on in the cafe. Okay, cool. I mean, don't you hate that when the music stops? It happens all the time. Oh, that's better. You just notice the background noise. It's very quiet. Oh, dinner time jazz. There we go. So how have you been going on Tinder? Have you found anyone? Have you been on any dates recently? I actually turned around to see who was talking. It's so awkward. No. Oh man. Have you been on Grindr at all? Or what are the other ones? Honeybee? Honey? Bumble. That's the one. You guys are like, you guys are probably like, she's in a relationship. She has no idea. Bee themed, yeah. Honeybee, Bumble. There's so many weirdos on Tinder. I know some of my other friends were saying that Tinder's just not so good. And now they're using Bumble and they use one more. Oh, Hinge. Hinge is the other one my friends have been using. Me and my boyfriend don't do dates. We have had 4 in the 3 to 5 years we've been a couple. Well, do you mean dates by like going out? Oh, I mean, live your best life. If you don't like dates, then what's the point of going on a date? You know, if you don't like it. I think it's nice to make time, though, for your significant other, which I'm sure you do in other ways. Oh, Osiris, I want to go on a date with my husband so badly. Stupid pandemic. I know. When we were in lockdown, I know when we were in lockdown, we had friends who, they went camping in their backyard for their anniversary. It was really cute. So they set up a tent and ordered nice food. And then there was like people who had a lot of dates at home. Oh, they're only 1 minute away. Oh, I just remembered. So this place, because of the social distancing, they're doing like, obviously, there's kind of table service in terms of you can sit down to eat your food, but you actually have to go to the counter to get it. They're not going to bring it here because of social distancing. I hope that's okay because I know you came to brunch probably expecting the food to come to you. So yeah, we're going to have to go pick it up. I'll just go get it now. I'll be back in a second, you guys. I'll be back in a sec. Like, just stay there. Oh my god, how cute is this? They put it in a little bag. They put it in a paper bag like it's an Uber delivery. It's so cute. So cute. Clapham, thank you so much for the 7 months. I appreciate that. And Night Nimrod, I appreciate that. No, seriously, thanks Clapham. And thanks Light Nimrod for the bits. Anik for the 7 months. Thank you for the happy birthday message. And Oat Milk Cortado, thank you so much for the 5 months. Paymel Cakes, thank you for the 1 month. Nada, thank you for the 100 bits. Mystical Woods, thank you for the 100 bits. And Hannah's for the 8 months Prime sub. Woo! And thank you Wasabi as well. Shari Simmer for the 7 months and Olive for the 5 months. Thanks, you guys. What are you gonna eat? Well, I got, oh. Oh my god, tea time. Tea time. So this restaurant just put a little pamphlet in here and it says, "Hey you, Madeline," because that's my real name. And they go, "Thanks for bringing me into your home. I hope you love your food and thank you for supporting my small business through a huge business, Uber Eats. We love Uber Eats. ... But did you know they take 38% of what you pay? Next time, if you're able to pick up your order, jump on mryum.com or book a table." Whoa, 38%. That's crazy. That's pretty that's pretty savage putting this in the bag as well to let people know. It's like a wake-up call. When I am a literal Uber Eats driver and I get paid nothing. Dang, exposed. I can't believe it's 38%. Wow. I mean, not that we're getting Uber Eats today because we're at our restaurant, but I mean, if we did. So, this is James's muffin. Very nice. So, what I love about this cafe is that everything is more like, everything's kind of health food oriented. So, it's really handy if you're allergic to gluten or dairy intolerant. They don't really cook with a lot of dairy. A lot of it's vegan too. These are vegan desserts. So this right here is like a vegan Snickers bar. And then over here, this is a wagon wheel. And I didn't order this, so freebie. You guys can have that. Don't eat his muffin. Well, I learnt my lesson. Oh, cute. Look, they put little Glad wrap on. Love that for us. Didn't you say you weren't getting a dessert? It's my birthday, okay? Are you vegan? I'm not vegan, no. But I like eating a lot of vegan foods because often the desserts are made with alternative, more healthy ingredients. And the other thing I like is that a lot of it, well, it's dairy-free and I'm dairy-free, so I'm meant to be dairy-free. Cold brew, cheers! Whoa, that's strong. Okay, and then oh, what? Oh no! Oh god. I don't know if this is the best setup for this brunch spot. There's another note. Imagine if they're like, "Hi, we're watching the stream." Pressure. Hi Madeline, we've run out of peanut butter jelly cups, so we've just given you... Oh, okay, so that was a Mars bar pod and a Ferrero Rocher bowl, but then obviously not Mars bar or Ferrero Rocher. They're like a vegan alternative. Thank you for understanding. Oh, well, that's why we got a bonus thing. Well, that's fine. I hope that's okay with you guys. They seem nice. It's very personal. Yeah, they are nice. And then, so I'm having positive pancakes. So these are made from dehydrated banana, crushed banana flour or something like that. And it's got coconut. This isn't cream. This is like coconut yogurt and then some nice berries on the side. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I only have a fork, so this is kind of awkward, but we'll make it work. Anyway, eat up, you guys. Tara's on a roll. These pancakes give you compliments. They do. They're positive pancakes. That's what they're called. So thank you so much for coming to brunch. Uh-oh. The fork got wedged in my lower teeth and got stuck. Thanks for having us. Whoa, you didn't order me anything? Oh, you gotta order yourself. Guys, you can't expect me to order for all of you. That would be like almost 800 orders. Will we play games after brunch? Yeah, I thought we could play Cluedo. You got hash browns and a smoothie, yummy. Cluedo, yeah. This is yummy. I want some of those positive pancakes. They make you feel positive. Oh. What is this? Oh, this is like vegan coconut ice cream to put on top. And I'll also add, this is quite good because the packaging is all biodegradable, which we love. Except for this. Oh no, this is a bio cup too. Love that. Deli is after all the biggest Cluedo streamer. It is true. You're hanging with your kitty? Nice. Whoa, I nearly fell off my jet. Will James and I be playing It Takes Two today? We're not gonna do It Takes Two today, but we're wanting to do that probably on next stream. I just have to check with James if he's free next stream day. But yeah, that's the plan. I don't think the stream should be messed up at all, because I think. Oh wait, we are away for Wednesday's stream, but back for Friday. Maybe I'll go live on Monday instead. Monday and Friday next week. Are you doing anything else for your B-Day? Yeah! This cafe is dangerous. It's yummy. Going away and then brunch this weekend too. Be careful or the place will be reported for health and safety hazards. Wait, what? I haven't watched Seaspiracy, but I've heard it's really heavy to watch and really sad. These pancakes are really yummy. How's your meal? Is yours okay? Who's actually eating with me? Honestly, I love this background noise. I looked up on YouTube 1 hour of coffee background noise, I think. 1 hour of coffee shop background noise. It's meant to help people with studying. Oh, you just finished supper? What is supper? I don't understand what supper is. If it's not dessert and it's not dinner, what the heck is supper? Oh, it's dinner? Supper sounds like it's from medieval times. I know! Oh, you can't eat because of Ramadan. It's dinner. I thought supper was like an after dinner dinner. Or a late dinner. Is it a late dinner? A meal after dinner? I think it's different in different countries, to be honest, because I don't think we call it supper here in Australia. Here in Australia, mate. Oh, supper is named after the Last Supper with Jesus. Oh. I remember when I studied. I remember back in the day when I used to study. I never played music, I don't think. I had to just be silent to take in all the reading and stuff. I think I play Sims 1 music and Sims 2 music sometimes. Supper was originally a secondary lighter evening meal. Oh, dinner used to be served closer to what's called... Wait, what? Dinner used to be served closer to lunchtime? What? Around the middle of the day used to be dinner, but it crept later over the centuries, mostly over the course of the 19th century. Wow. When I studied, I used to play washing machine cycles in the background. Are you serious? Wait, what do you mean? Like you did your washing or you actually Googled it? Are you kidding? That smoothie's going again, you guys. No, like YouTube washing machine videos. What? You're not kidding? Washing machine cycles. That is so interesting. I mean, there is something comforting about the washing machine going, or the dishwasher. It's like ASMR for me. Wow. You listen to rainstorms. I'd probably listen to rainstorms over washing machine with peace and love, but each to their own. I think that's awesome though. It's white noise that helps to focus. Yeah, true. That's true. It's just white noise. You love the rain ones. You're one quirky gamer. You really are. You're one in a million, kid. Oh yeah, so while we're away, there's also this... I don't know if it'll happen because the weather's meant to be bad, but there's wine and cheese at sunset on like a... I don't know, in like a paddock or something. Or maybe like with a view on some grass somewhere. So that'll be nice. But like, this birthday's been crazy. I think it's making up for last year when we were in lockdown and... Actually, I think my birthday wasn't in the strictest lockdown. I remember we went to the park and saw some people there. But we couldn't have anyone over or anything. We don't really have people over anyway, let's be honest. I feel like it's kind of, I still feel weird about having people over, even though in Australia we can now. I still think it's kind of, I don't know. I just automatically think it's better to meet out somewhere. It's really weird. Birthdays are so special, yeah. Well, I feel like mums should get a little bit more credit on birthdays because you just see like I said to my mum the other day, I'm like, do you ever think how weird it is that I came out of your vagina? Like that I popped out of it? And she's like, no. I was like, oh, I think it's weird. And she's like, no, not at all. I was like, that would have been really hard. And she's like, yeah, it was. And I said, I think you should get more credit on my birthdays. No, I haven't been vaccinated yet. We won't be vaccinated for ages because Australia is not high on the priority list to get vaccines. And I don't really know, but I don't think the ordering and the logistics has gone too well here with getting the vaccine out. And also because of the, like, I think Australia was producing AstraZeneca here, but now that there's been all of the stuff reported about it, now they're like, oh no, and people don't want it, and so it's a bit of a hot mess. I am fully vaccinated, yay! So if you're fully vaccinated, does that mean you can just go out again? Like, how does that work? What does it mean? They haven't been doing a great job in Canada either. Oh. Oh, really? You can still spread it if you're vaccinated asystematically, but you won't get sick. Well, it's less likely that you'll get sick. Yeah, I reckon we're not going to be vaccinated until next year. Or like at the very end of this year. Because James and I will be like the last people because of our age, and we don't have any compromised health stuff. So we're like the last people on the list. Yeah, we're in category 2B. I mean, yeah, I reckon I don't know, maybe they will get it done by the end of the year, but I know barely anyone who's been vaccinated in Australia. I know my mum's partner was, like, just this weekend, he got his first shot. My grandma hasn't been. And I know one nurse who has been. That's all. I only know 2 people. One's a nurse, and the other one, because they were in a higher category. But, like, I don't know anyone else. Oh, and I know one other woman who she's so funny. Like, she's not funny. She should have every right to, but she wants Pfizer, and they had AstraZeneca, and then she said, I'm not getting it because I will pay for the Pfizer, and the government was like, no, you have to have this one. And she was like, but I don't want it. I want Pfizer. I'll pay however much for it. So she didn't have it. Controversial. Yeah, crazy. It's a tough one because some people are like, no, everyone should just get whatever is available. And then other people are like, you should choose what you get. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here enjoying my positive pancakes, just going with the flow, knowing I won't be vaccinated for quite some time. And I'll just stay inside. If it gets bad again, I'll just stay inside and I'll just sit with you guys eating positive pancakes. What does that have to do with the contraceptive pill? You can't choose which vaccine they give you. Yeah, I don't think anyone could really choose. Oh, right. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Fascinating stuff, isn't it? I wonder if Basil likes these pancakes. Actually, wait, I remember I've already tried to give them to him once before and he didn't eat it. Basil had a bath yesterday. He's so funny. We take him to the groomer and he like... Well, in my vlog, he had a shower. That was about a week ago when I filmed that. And then we took him to the groomer because he needed like a proper groom. So he had another bath and he tries to run away. Like he never wants to go inside and he knows when we're walking up the street where we're going. So he like tries to go across the road. And last time I took him and I had to carry him in. Like you guys know how big he is. He's not a little dog. I had to carry him in. And then James took him this time and apparently he had to like push him in the door and then they shut the door and just James yeeted. Do you give him a bath once a week? No, he gets groomed. I mean, originally he got groomed. Oh, there he is. Originally he was being... Sorry, I got distracted. Originally we used to bathe him. We didn't take him to groomers, but then we thought it was a good idea because it would make it a little bit easier for us. But more so it's good for him to be handled by someone else. And I hit his wick in his nail twice, which is like the nerve. And he used to let me do his nails, no problem. But I did it once and he was like, okay, one time you can do it again. And then another time I hit it and he was like, heck no, you're never touching them again. So the groom asked to do his nails. Guys, let's move on from the vaccine chat in the chat. It's my birthday and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's clear up the vaccine chat. The vaccine chat has been tossed, okay? Yeah. Let's get those drinks rolling. Let's get the vodka. Why didn't we do a nighttime stream? Shots with deli stream. Heck yeah. They do actually do
late
help.
to brunch.
Oh, welcome.
They took a while to get my stuff.
Oh, you look so nice.
Thank you.
James is wearing a matching tracksuit.
Yeah, my pants came today. I bought the hoodie first, and then I like the hoodie, so I got the pants as well.
Wow, careful of the other patrons, James. They look good.
Patreon? Yeah, did you open a Patreon?
I wish. No, the chairs behind you might knock them over.
I think it's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, you look really nice. Thank you for coming to
I just sit on this side of the table.
You can, there's room here.
No, it's okay. I've got room here.
You don't want to eat on stream?
No. Other than my mouth will be right next to the microphone. About.
Well, this is your muffin.
Aww, what kind of muffin is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
And
That
then
seems like a lot of thought
there's
put into
these
this, then.
treats.
Why are they arranged in a dicky?
You're just like, why are they arranged in a, as a dicky? God, we are like 12-year-olds.
What? It's two balls and then a rectangular thing in the middle.
Jamesy, are you going to propose while we're away?
No.
No. He's not proposing while we go away, you guys, just so you know.
I'm doing it right now.
Oh my god!
No, I'm kidding.
Scoop Girl, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Aw, happy birthday. Thank you, Scoop Girl. Or is that just what he wants us to think? Because we're doing like this setup where we're gonna have wine and cheese in a romantic setting. I was like, oh, I better check. Because knowing me, I'll just go in my leggings.
I don't think you'll go in your leggings even when you didn't check. How would you be going in your leggings? It's gonna be cold.
Because we're gonna hike up the hill.
It's not a hike, it's a short walk, is what they say. Also, it's gonna be cold, so I don't like, I don't want to wear something that's warm.
I'm gonna have to buy a dress. Just in case.
Ah.
Poor James. Your nails are done, so that is good.
This is what happens in movies, is like, the partner talks to their friends, they're like, oh my god, he's totally gonna propose. And then you go in with these expectations.
And then he does it.
And then
he breaks up with you, like in Legally Blonde.
Well, I just thought it'd be a nice place to break up. Because at least we get to enjoy the time together, and then...
Are you breaking up with me?
No, I'm kidding.
On my birthday?
That's not your birthday.
What's the worst breakup you guys have ever heard of?
Well, I think one of the worst, in general, like the worst ideas is going on a date and then breaking up right at the beginning. Like, why would you do that? Or even at the end. Like, I mean, maybe a date is really not the situation for it.
You know what I've heard a lot? People break up when they've paid for a holiday together, like pre-COVID, and then they still go on the holiday broken up. I couldn't do that. Burger breaking up with Carrie on a post-it. That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of that episode. And she's like, he broke up with me on a post-it? Texting is horrible, yeah.
Well, on the bright side of all this, like, terrible breakups, if someone broke up with you in a really bad way, at least you'd be like, well, I mean, not right away, but eventually you'd be like, wow, that person was really, really bad. And you'd be like, okay, forget them. If that's how they treat me, then, like, why would you want to be with them?
Yeah. One time when I was dumped, it was so funny. It was not funny at the time.
It was so funny.
No, but it was so dramatic because I was at my apartment and he was like, yeah, I need to break up with you or whatever. And then he took my key to my apartment off his keychain and like left it on the table and then walked away. And I was like, that is just, could you not have like sent the key in the mail? It was so like, I broke up with an ex on Valentine's Day, but I had to. Oof, that's rough. That's so rough. My best friend's fiance broke up with her by checking her into a mental hospital and running off with her friend. What? That's pretty bad. My ex-boyfriend and I went to look at a house to buy, and then a couple of hours later, he broke up with me. What?
Well, at least you hadn't just bought the house. So, on the bright side.
Maybe there's no good time. I broke up with my fiance in a stream message. Oh. That's pretty rough.
Yeah, text to speech message. I really enjoyed our time together. Thank you for making it so special.
Smiley.
It is over. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Pog. I was with a guy when I was younger, and he broke up with me over text after taking me to the zoo for the day because he wasn't ready to be a boyfriend, and then a week later tried to get back with me. Oh. Well, that's nice, Gigi. I went on a date when I thought it was just a friend thing, but it was a Valentine's Day, and he wanted a kiss on the first date, and then I didn't know it was a date, so it didn't go well. Oh no. Oh God.
Pretty presumptuous for a first date on Valentine's Day, though.
For a kiss?
No, like for a first date.
Well, yeah.
Very
Well, some
presumptuous
people would
day.
be like, well, why would it? Like, of course, if it's Valentine's Day, it's a date. But I reckon I'd be the same. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go with a friend on Valentine's Day.
I mean, we should make it clear that it's a date. I think that's probably the big issue.
My ex broke up with me 3 days before our anniversary. God, it's so sad.
See, that would be kind of annoying because, I mean, depending on what anniversary it is, you might already have like stuff planned and like gifts and that, and then you're like, oh. Then you have to deal with that as well on top of.
Yeah, what are you meant to do with the gifts? I don't think I've ever had to. I don't think my breakups have been at a time where I had gifts or a holiday that I had to use. Should we maybe turn on your mic?
No, I'm eating. I can turn it on.
Oh, okay. He'll turn his mic on after he's
If we have a
finished reading.
breakup, can we agree to do it like?
In the worst way possible, just for the lols?
No, I'm just saying opposite. Can we do it so it's not near like something where we would have planned a holiday or bought a house together or something?
Maybe we should get like a little, like a jar and call it the breakup jar.
The breakup
So then
jar.
if you want to break up with me, you put a note in the jar.
That's so sad.
So it's like, and it's the way we've agreed to do it is a note in the breakup jar. That's actually a really good idea.
That's awful. One day you'll just wake up and see a note in the jar and I'll be gone. That seems like a terrible way to do it.
Oh my God, that'd be so funny.
You'd be like, James, and then you'll look over to the jar.
I'd be like, oh no, there's a note in the breakup jar. That's psychotic.
Yeah, we're not doing a breakup
And
jar.
it can have like a spot on the mantelpiece and it's always empty until one day there's a little letter in it. And James has packed all his bags and yeeted. Why would you be planning your breakup? You know what? That's a good point. I think it's to do with
It's just because it's funny.
if you have anxiety, you always pre-plan for the worst possible scenario.
I mean, that's not a legitimate plan. We're not getting a jar to put a note in.
I think we need a breakup jar.
Maybe we should have a jar, it's just a note jar, and we put a note in there every week. And then so one week it may be a breakup note.
Oh, so you're not sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'll play little pranks where I'll be like, I've gone to Sydney for a weekend to see my family, and because you'll think I'm gone.
Oh, that would be so funny.
You'd be like, oh my god, where's he gone? It's like, oh.
That jar would drive me crazy. I'd be checking it every day. I know. What happens if you didn't notice the breakup letter for like a week and the person was still here and they're like, oh god, she hasn't seen it yet. So funny. Next thing, there's a jar in the kitchen, Deligracy. I think, you know what? One time I Googled nice gifts for partners, and I think it was for maybe James's birthday or Christmas or something. I was just Googling gift ideas. And there was the jar idea, but you put compliments in a jar or reasons why you love them in a jar. And then each day they can pick out a compliment. That's what made me think of the breakup jar.
And one of them is a breakup.
But can I show them the love jar?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll get you guys the love jar.
This cafe is really close to our place.
So this is the love jar. Oop. Love jar here. It's got a love heart on it. It's a little dusty actually.
Hasn't been opened in a while.
This is gonna be the breakup jar. And in it, I put compliments. I don't have a love jar though. Really, James has one. He hasn't made me one. Let's
Well, I thought it'd be
see
a bit
what.
derivative if I did the same thing.
Let's see what love James gets today. I I love when you make perfect steak, salmon, and mashed potato. Oh. Nada, thank you so much for the 9 months. Happy stream, baby. Let's call it Fiona. Okay, should we do one more?
I think it's time to.
I think it's time we end things here. Let's do one more. Wait, does chat want us to do one more? Oh, see you, Catherine. Thanks for coming to brunch. Okay.
Well, that's a long one.
Maybe not that one.
What one is that? Let me see. Is that the breakup one?
No, it's not a breakup one. This isn't a breakup jar. Oh, I don't want to read them out because they sound really lame. I'm embarrassed.
Aw, that's cute.
Is it cute? I thought chat would be like, oh, cringe. Okay, here's one. I love that you stack the dishwasher so neatly and are so satisfied afterwards.
Yeah, your dishwasher stacking sucks.
That's it. The breakup jar's coming out.
It does suck though.
So that's a nice little gift idea, and you don't have to do it for a significant other. You can also do it for your friends. You don't need, like, if you have a best friend, you can do it for your mom. Oh, maybe I'll do it for my mom to thank you for giving birth to me.
Wow, Mother's Day is coming up.
For birthing me. It's like a boat when you birth the boat. For
Mother's
birthing
Day's
me.
in 3 weeks.
3 weeks. And Mother's Day is different all around the world, right?
Yeah.
Like ours is 3 weeks where I think it's because
It always freaks me out when I see, I don't know if it's the UK or the US that have a different one. And I'm always like, oh my god! And then I was like, oh wait, no, it's not here.
I do the same thing. In America, you guys are like on Twitter being like, it's Father's Day or Mother's Day. I'm like, oh God, I forgot. What has been your favorite date you went on together?
Basement date.
The basement date. That was a really nice basement.
That's a great restaurant.
It's closed down now,
Yeah,
though.
it closed down, I think, at the beginning of the pandemic.
That's so sad. Do you think it's because they had bad business?
No, I think it's because that building, I think they're doing renovations anyway. And they were probably just like, oh, screw it, it's pandemic, so we'll just open it later on. Actually, I'll look it up and see.
It was a really bougie basement. I don't know what my favorite date has been.
It's impossible to pick because they're all so perfect.
Oh. Okay, no breakup jar. For at least 3 weeks now.
I like that one actually. That was near my place in Sydney. The fancy one. So we did 5-course meal.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I had too much wine there.
Well, that's why it was fun. It was fun. I swear, because well, the place we went for your birthday, that was a 5-course meal with paired wines. And then, yeah, they did like smaller glasses.
That was responsibly paired
Yeah,
wines.
but this other one we did, I don't know if they was supposed to be full glasses, but they gave us like 5 full glasses of wine, which is a lot when you're having it over a span of, what, 2 hours. I don't know if they were just feeling generous or...
I don't know. All I know is
But we were...
those glasses kept filling up.
I was like, by the end of it, we were gone.
And it was a very wonky walk home.
It was fun, though. I like whenever Bowser can come on our dates.
That's a generous amount of wine, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that guy was really, like, passionate about the wine. And
He really overserved us.
And we're having a good chat with him, so maybe he was just like, yeah, whatever.
Well, it's like the time I went to my friend's wedding and my ex was there with his new girlfriend, and it was the first time I'd seen him in a while.
Tea time.
Tea time. Tea time! Everyone get your tea. So I went to this wedding. Man, I looked so good though. I think that I have never done my makeup so well. I don't know what it was, but the gods and angels were with me, and my makeup was flawless. Snatched. Oh my god. Anyway, looked like fire. I'm really pushing this, right? But I did. Like, it was one of those days where it just goes well. So I was like, heck yeah, I'm looking good.
Didn't you have blonde hair then as well?
Yeah, I had my blonde hair.
And it was like, boom, like
Yeah,
pushed back
and I pushed it back.
yeah, it looks sick.
It looked so good, and I was so fit because I was going to the gym all the time. It was pretty awesome. Anyway.
It was like the perfect like breakup and like makeover.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
transformation ever.
It really was. Because after that, working out was a way to kind of move on a bit. And it was really good. Yeah, a lot of people do that. And yeah, I knew he would be there with his new girlfriend, and it was a little nerve-wracking, you know? So I love when you see an ex and you look amazing. Such a satisfying feeling. Yeah, so... Sorry.
Jeez.
I didn't do that.
Have you held that in at the wedding?
Sorry, you guys. Pardon me. I didn't feel that one coming. Pardon me.
Breakup jar refreshments being moved up to 2 weeks.
Anyway, I didn't do that. Sorry, James. So we went to this wedding, and then I was with some other friends, and I was a bit nervous. So there was a waiter who was serving us, and we made friends with the waiter. And we're laughing heaps, and
Like,
maybe-
really loud so that he could hear.
yeah, probably.
Having the best
And
time.
yeah, and I think maybe he liked me. Maybe the waiter liked me. Nah, I don't think he did. I think he just made friends with us. And so he kept like prioritizing us for wine refills and drink refills. And he gave me so much wine. And the problem is, if you're having your glass refilled, you know, you're chatting, you don't realize it's being filled up. So you think you've had one glass of wine, but you've had 3 and you didn't even realize. So yeah, the server just thought we were cool. The server was cool. We got along okay. And then it was really embarrassing because by the end of the night, I'd had a little, maybe 1 too many glasses of wine, and I got really upset and emotional. And I remember I ran through a vineyard crying, and then one of my ex's friends ran after me. And then I cried in the taxi home. So the night started off as I was like fierce, moved on from the relationship. I was like, yes, I'm killing it. I don't need no man. And then the night ended with me crying through a vineyard. That was embarrassing. And then all of his friends saw. Oh, I remember now. It was when the bride and groom leave and everyone stands with sparklers and they go to their car and drive off. Oh, and I remember now. I got upset because we had booked to stay in a nice place that night when we were together, but instead his new girlfriend
Oh, yeah. Well,
was going to the place we were staying together
yeah,
in.
that's pretty rough.
And I saw her get into like the bus with him. And then I got really sad. So I don't think he saw it, but all his friends did. And they would have told him. It was really sad. That was probably the roughest breakup one.
How long after was that? Like 6 months or something? It was not that enough.
It was 6 months or 5 months. It was enough time for me to get shredded.
Yeah. Like I was just thinking in terms of like booking that. It's not like you booked and then like broke up and then the wedding was next week.
Oh no. And I think it was hard because he was part of the wedding party, so they got to go like the really nice accommodation, and I was meant to be a part of it, and I wasn't anymore. And it was complicated. Sounds like a fairy tale scene running through a vineyard, but a little tipsy.
I was like imagining like slow-mo.
Yeah, like losing my slipper.
With a glass of wine.
No, that was really yeah. And then me and a couple of girls went back to an Airbnb we had that was really nice. Mm. And they were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm fine. I'm just gonna make myself a tea." And then I made this sad little tea and went to sleep. And they were like, "Okay." And then the next day I was fine and we went out for brunch.
No, you weren't even hungover or anything?
No, I was really hungover.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
I was like, wow, that's impressive.
Miller! Hey, I vaguely remember this, yeah. My ex told me he hooked up with someone a month after he broke up with me. Why would he tell you that?
Why would you tell that?
A sad little tea, relatable. I love a sad tea. I'm trying to think of my other breakups. Well, that was the only time I've been dumped. Mm-hmm. The other times I initiated it. I was the dumper. I think that's even worse than being dumped. No, actually, no, it's not worse.
No, I was saying that's definitely not worse.
No, being dumpedd's worse. But like, being the dumper, that's not fun. That's really not fun. It can be worse, depends on the situation, true. Have you ordered yet? Yeah, we're having positive pancakes, Miller. Welcome to brunch. I'm so glad you could make it. Oh my god, Shay. Oh, that same thing happened to me, Elena. Miller was late. Miller, how dare you be late for my birthday brunch?
Hope she's not late for the other birthday brunch.
I know. Pirate Lover, thank you for the 11 months. Birthday brunch. Yay. Love that for us. It's normally Deli who's late, so for once it can be me. That's so true. I always run late. But I have no choice. I had, like, my mom and dad both run late.
Choice.
No, they brought me up this way. My whole family always ran late, and therefore I run late.
I started telling you we need to be ready, like, earlier. So when we go, like, you're ready on time.
Yeah.
No, that's my job. Just say we have to be ready in 5 minutes instead of 30.
But it's hard when you're born a certain way and you can't change it. Like, that's how I was born into the world, to run late.
All you have to do is just get ready earlier.
It's not as easy as it sounds. To you, who has been brought up in a very privileged position where your parents
to be fair, I just don't have that much to do. I just have to shower and then that's it.
I have to try on at least 6 outfits and then go back to the first outfit I tried on.
You are ready, but then you're like, oh, let me just change my outfit another 10 times. And then you end up with the entire wardrobe on your bed.
It happens every time.
Yeah. So all you have to do is, like, we're going out tomorrow, so then pick the outfit today. Do that whole changing process today, and then it's ready.
I have other stuff to do, James.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I'm very busy and important. When I was younger in school, I dated a guy, and some of the other girls in my year liked him, and when we broke up, he got asked out so many times, and they would always do it in front of me. That is horrible. That's so rude. My mom's like, I'll be there at 3 and gets there at 6. Yeah, that's basically my family. I'm usually 10, 15 minutes late. But the other thing is, this is the thing. Let me explain this to you guys. So, I run late. I admit I do. I have been brought up that way. It's not my fault. And
passing blame.
The thing is, I'm a victim in this situation.
No,
I'm a victim.
Take accountability.
I'm a victim. It was out of my control. And Okay, what was I? Now I can't remember my point. Oh yeah, that's my point. So I also don't mind if someone's 10 to 15 minutes late. I'm fine. I got plenty to do on my phone. I'll sit there, I'll do some work, I'll order a coffee to start with. I don't care if someone runs 10, 15 minutes late. See, this is the difference, because some people get offended if someone's late. Deli's friend's telling her it's at 4:45, so she gets there at 5. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So this is the thing. This is why you never plan to hang out at a precise time. Legit though, like, I don't care if someone's late.
But that's because you're late.
Yeah, so I kind of live
If I make the effort to be there on
differently.
time, I would like you to be there on time as well.
But see, if you're 15 minutes late, it's no worries. I think I'm just a bit more chill.
Because if I'm 15 minutes late, you're not even there yet.
Exactly.
That's why you don't care.
No, I wait sometimes. Sometimes I run late and then someone's like, I'm running late later, and it's not a problem. You've always been late. It's deli time. This is the thing. When you're brought up in a way where time is like, you know, if you run a bit late, it's no worries. No one gets hurt. I actually think the problem isn't running late. I think the problem is people being too focused on time, okay?
Well, my time is valuable. Time is money, kid. I
Time
have things to
is
do.
fluent.
No, there's only so much time in the day. And there's things to do and other meetings to go to.
I don't know. I think we should all be more relaxed. My dad like runs 30 minutes to an hour late. I know I'm gonna be waiting there 30 minutes, and I'm like, great, I can get some things done. Does no one agree with me on this? Time is a construct.
Not really, though.
Time is fluent in French. See, Molligo does. Simplicity K understands. People who arrive early are the problem. See, this is the other thing. Maddie and Tian and Jasmine always run early. They get there like 5, 10, 15 minutes early. I run 15 minutes late. Then we have a big problem. Is that entirely my problem? I think running early is as bad as running late. Okay.
No, running early is only a problem if you complain about being early. Like, if you're like, oh, I'm already here, where are you? That's a problem.
But the pressure it puts on the other person.
There's none.
Unpopular opinion, running early is worse than running late.
No.
I couldn't care less if people are late. Same. I would be annoyed if it's an appointment with like an appointment with a service, okay? You need to run on time for that. But, you know, like, why stress about the small stuff? Don't
So
sweat
I got
it.
work to do. I don't have time to wait.
It's like, this is the same thing. When people drive slowly on the road, it's actually quite dangerous. Speeding is dangerous. It goes both ways, people. It goes both ways. Though I do hate walking into a cafe or restaurant alone and try to figure out if they're there or not. Well, at least you know that you don't have to figure it out with me, Miller. You know I'm not there yet. And that's quite comforting. It's Aries energy. My best friend is an Aries, and she's also always 30 minutes late. I'm 10 to 15 late. Thank you very much. Mystic Mama, thank you so much for the 6 months. My OCD makes me want to be on time all the time. Well, that's fine. How are you liking the new chair? The new chair's pretty good. It's
Are you more into it now? Because you weren't that big of a fan. So.
I don't think I wouldn't buy this chair again. I'll put it that way, and I wouldn't recommend it.
I would
but
recommend
it's fine.
if you can, obviously the problem is you can't at the moment, but trying out all these chairs, like in like a shop somewhere,
Yeah.
because it's really hard to know. If you like, I only knew that I liked or I didn't like a certain chair because Zeus had it, and it's a really popular chair that's supposed to be super comfortable. But I sat in it and I was like, nope, not for me.
I'm glad you came to that realization.
Well, I'm just saying that you don't really know. Even if they're like the best, most comfortable chair ever, you don't really know unless you sit in it yourself.
You don't know unless you know.
You know.
You know? I have no idea what chair to get. It's too difficult. Chairs are hard.
Yeah. Especially when they get expensive and you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to take a risk on this.
Oh, by the way, I have gossip from my friend's date she went on. I don't think she minds if I share it with the stream. Yeah, I always bring my chair to the cafe that I go to. I think it's good it's practicing good hygiene. Like, you don't want to sit on chairs where other people's bottoms have been on them. Like, people could have farted in that chair before you, so it's always good to BYOC, be your own chair. Bring your own chair. So my friend, you know, she's on the dating scene, and she always has really good stories about the dates she goes on. Because, oh man, some of the stories she's told are so funny. But she went on her most recent one, and oh, by the way, this is what they put in the bag.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, they said it's 30. They take 38%.
Oh yeah, delivery apps are like terrible.
Yeah.
That's why it's usually more expensive to buy up deliveries.
So anyway, I bet that doesn't happen at your cafe though. No, not at my cafe. It does not. So I am at a cafe. Yeah, we're at the Delicatessen brunch place. Anyway, so my friend went on a date, and I think it was through Hinge, maybe, or Honey. I mean Bumblebee, Bumble, and she met this guy who's really nice. They were chatting, and then he was like, "I'm gonna make you a beautiful meal at my place," and she's like, "Yes." So she went over, and this guy is quite successful, you know? He's got a really good job. He's not struggling. And she went to his house, and the dining table was a trestle camping table. And she was just like, okay, it's not the best. But then the chairs were a mismatch. We love mismatched chairs, but the chair she sat on to eat her steak at the camper table was an office chair. Now, let me be clear. Sometimes in the past, I've had office chairs at the dining table, and that's fine. But I think it was the combination of the camper table with the office chair with some other weird chairs, and the fact she was kind of moving around and it had armrests as well while she was trying to eat her steak. What's a trestle camping table? The plastic ones that fold up that you take camping with the plastic texture on them so you don't slip? No, it was a plastic outdoor table, like a trestle camping table. So she was like in her office chair at the camper table that was like wobbling, and then it got worse. When she went to his bedroom, he had a bed that had a flat sheet not tucked in properly on a mattress with no mattress protector, no doona. It was like a faux fur blanket that had been used heaps. That was really, you know, when you cuddle your blanket a lot or your toys and they go kind of dirty blanket look. Like that's what happens to our blankets too. But there was nothing else. It was just like flat sheet, not tucked in. She said the pillows were like super thin, floppy pillows. The doona cover was horrendous. And then in the lounge room, she went to the lounge room, and the lounge room had a big entertainment cabinet, big TV, little coffee table. She liked the couches. The couches were nice. So like a, you know, leather, old school couch. She's like, the couch was cool, but little table, big entertainment unit. She's like, what is happening? The aesthetic is I never learned how to take care of myself. Okay, and it gets worse. She's like, by this point, I'd had a few wines. I didn't know if I was into this guy. She's like, so we went outside to the backyard, and there was this really sad old mop leaning against this beautiful tree. And she was like, the mop wasn't like the regular mop. It was the old school mop with the like hair strands on them. And she was like, it was up against the tree, and I was just drinking my wine thinking, oh God, where am I? And then this guy has money, okay, but he hasn't bought a washing machine either. And she found out he's been washing his clothes in his basin, which, look, if you don't have money or room for a washing machine, that's a great thing to do. I've done that before. But she was like, just, I don't understand when he can afford it. Why doesn't he have one? So he washes his clothes in the basin when he probably doesn't need to. And I think just all together, she was like, I don't understand. At this point, I'm wondering if he was lying about having money. Well, that's what we thought. We were like, well, maybe, you know, if you're struggling with money or you don't have a lot, then obviously you make do with what you have. You're not going to have a designer home. You just do what's practical. But she was like, no, he spends so much money on the weekends. I've done that too, but if you can afford it. This is the thing. He spends lots of money on the weekends, but nothing on his house. So, you know, there's nothing wrong. Can you give me his number? Thanks. What, you're into this, Miller? Maybe it's debt from weekend stuff. So look, I always wash stuff in the basin when I haven't had a washing machine. But like, if I could get a washing machine, I would. And I have one now, but in the past I didn't. So I don't want you guys to mistake me with saying like, oh my God, he washes clothes in the basin. Like, that's fine if that's what you have. But like, I think combined with everything else, she was like, what is going on? And I think the sad mop against the nice tree was like, why would you lean it against the tree? Credit card on the weekends, maybe? Maybe you're right. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Well, the nightlife is what his priority is, or not as a home we typical bachelor. Wait, his priority is, or not as home we just typical of bachelors in the US. Office chairs at a dining table, oh baby. We used to bring office tables to our dining table. We broke a few chairs, so we had an office chair for a while. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's just like, I think combined with everything, she was like, I don't understand. Anyway, then there was another guy that she dated. Oh God, this is like literally her whole dating stories. I live vicariously through her because I'm not on the dating apps. So that guy, you know, maybe from the outside he looked like he was very different to the life he actually has. I don't know. But my friend is really not judgmental usually. She's really like humble. She's not a snob, but she was like, I don't understand what's happening because this doesn't match up with everything else I know about this guy. So, okay. So, interesting. Office chairs are comfier than dining chairs. You know, they're probably more ergonomic too. Maybe he's onto something. So, then there was this other guy she went on a date with. And she dated the mummy's boy. This guy was opposite. Everything in his apartment his mom had picked. What if it was a test? Maybe. Oh, can we have a Juju Magumbo mention? Juju Magumbo! Was that good? So, maybe the wrong girl, maybe. So, she went on a date with this guy. It was a really nice date. Then she went back to his place, and, you know, she could tell it probably wasn't his style. It looked more like his mom had, you know, given him things. And, you know, that's nice. The mom's helped him get started in life. That's really nice. But she is a little bit similar to me. She can feel claustrophobic sometimes when there's not like natural light and everything's really cluttered. And she went back to his room and she said there were bookshelves like everywhere, which is some people's dream. Like some of you guys would love bookshelves everywhere, like sleeping in a little library. But she was like, the bookshelves had so much stuff on them. They were like exploding and tipping and bending towards the bed. And she was like, oh God, I already feel uncomfortable in here because there's like so much dust and stuff everywhere. And then, yeah, very overwhelming. And then she sat on the bed and she realized the bedspread was lilac. Lilac on a guy, not bad, okay? I like lilac on a guy. I don't mind. Pinks, purples, whatever for a guy, that's fine. But then there was Parisian curved handwriting and croissants, like fashion illustrated onto the bed, and like the Eiffel Tower. And it didn't really match this guy's vibe, you know? Like if he was a Parisian god, you know, and he just, I don't know. Just like, I don't understand. He was like a tradie, and then he had this like Paris bed cover that I probably had when I was like 14. And she was like, she's so funny. She had her wine. And then she was like, oh, I feel like I'm in Paris or something. She was like, I love this ticket. I like I'm in Paris. And then he said, thanks, my mom got it for me. Oh, God. Moms are great at picking dinner covers, okay? I think it's really sweet when a mom, like, heck, if I'm a mom, I'm gonna be like wanting to buy my son lots of beautiful things to put in his apartment. But I just don't know if it's the time to say that. I don't know. Lordy, I know. And she was just like, this is not sexy. This is not sexy. With like the towering over bookshelves, and she's like, with her wine sitting there, like, oh my God. You love a guy who loves and respects his mom, and God bless moms, I love them. And it's very cute, it's very sweet, but when it's just like everything, and then the bedspread, I don't know, she tried her best, but he tried his best, but he failed it. Yeah. I don't know, if it was a guy who was like really, like he loves Paris and, you know, his style is pastel colors and he's just into that, and you know him to be like that, it's very different to someone who's not like that and then they just use what their mom gives them. It's kind of like, where's the independence, you know? She always picks mama's boys. Then there was the guy who she came into lunch one day and she was like, I went on a date. Oh no, first of all, she was telling us about this guy who's really nice, and she showed us pictures of him, and she was really excited to go on a date with him. And we went to brunch, and she was like, so I went on that date last night. And we were like, oh, how'd it go? And she's like, he looked nothing like what he looked like on Tinder or whatever it was. And we were like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, first, guys always lie about their height. And I don't get this because height isn't a huge thing for me with guys. Like, I didn't really notice it. Yeah, she got catfished real bad. And he said he was really tall. And he was probably like her own height. And is this lovely lady in the chat? No, but I'll tell her I told you guys all about it. I'm 5'5", I think. I'm telling stories.
About what?
About someone's dating life. Who I won't
You
name.
mean someone, aka you.
No, not me.
Sure.
not sure I understand.
Oh.
Theory doesn't understand either.
So, how tall is James? What, 5'6"?
5'6", are you kidding?
What?
How short do you think I am?
Well, what am I?
I don't know.
I'm 5'5".
I don't think so. Are you?
Aren't I? Maybe I'm 5'6".
No.
I'm 168 centimeters.
Well, yeah, whatever that is. I think I'm 5'9", maybe 5'10". I don't know. We should measure again. But I'm not 5'6".
I'm taller than 5'5".
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think of 5'5".
Am I
pretty short.
5'6"? I'm 5'5" is 168 centimeters. Yeah, I'm 5'5".
Really?
No, it's not short. Oh, it's 5'6". Oh, I don't know. Anyway, James is like a bit taller than me. He's like this much taller.
I'm like 5'9", I think. Yeah, something like that. We should measure it.
He's 6'2".
Yeah, let's just say I'm 6 foot.
Well, I don't know. Apparently this guy said he was like over 6 foot and he wasn't. So that was number one. She was a bit like, oh, okay, he lied about his height. Big deal. But the other thing was he face-tuned his hairline because the guy had a hairline that was really far back, which is okay, but he brought his hairline, he photoshopped it down to like here. And so when she met him, he looked really different. And she was like, his hairline was really far back and it didn't look like that in the picture. And he wasn't as tall as he said either. And she's like, I just got really confused because he didn't really look like what he said he looked like. And she's like, I don't know, maybe he lost a lot of hair before the date or between he took the pictures. And I was like, let me see the pictures. So she passed me his phone. And I use a lot of Photoshop, so your girl can see a Photoshop really easily. So I zoomed in. And if you're familiar with Photoshop, the clone tool, so obvious. The clone tool and healing brush tool, you could like see the circles where he had painted it down. I didn't think it was content aware. I think it was just clone tool.
Content oblivious.
So he moved his hairline like this far down. Well, it was actually like this far down. And I was like, girl, he photoshopped that. You got catfished real bad. Any other asexuals here thinking, thank God I don't have to deal with this? Bless him. And yeah, you know, it's hard having a hairline that's really far back, you know? But maybe there's a better way to go about it than photoshopping the hairline. It's just a little misleading. Okay, we're in a different restaurant now. It's too loud. I think embrace it or wear a wig or just a beanie or shave it off. Rock the bald. Bald's cool. So yeah, poor guy. And And then she said the date was a bit awkward too, so that didn't really help. Bald is hot, yeah.
Want me to go bald? I'm going today to get my hair done. I can get it shaved off. And waxed so it's shiny.
Do people wax the hair?
The hair? I put wax in my hair sometimes. What do you mean?
Oh, I thought you meant like wax it bald.
No. Like if you shave it and then like wax it so it's shiny.
Right. I think your hair is really nice, so I don't think you need to shave it.
But bald is hot.
If you lose your hair and go bald, that's fine. But I think maybe keep it while you have
I'm
it.
going bald, so I should just shave it off.
I don't think you're gonna. Do you guys reckon James will go bald?
Maybe. My mum's side is bold as a bowling ball.
Well, doesn't it? They usually say it runs in your mum's side of the family, so maybe you will be bald. You don't think you will? He has great, healthy hair. Carlos says you have great hair.
Yeah, I don't have any signs of like even thinning or anything.
Maybe you'll hit an age and then all of a sudden it will fall out.
Yeah, it could do.
Well, just so you know, it won't affect our relationship.
But there may be a note in the breakup chat.
There may be a note to the breakup. No, of course not. My brother started going bald at 15. Yeah, that's a bit earlier to go bald, isn't it? I know a guy.
I feel like if you start going bald that early, yeah, you just lean into the bald look, just shave it.
Yeah.
It looks a lot better, I think.
He has some thick hair. He has great hair, super full. But your mom's side of the family are all bald, so I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe you will go
And my
bald.
granddad on dad's side is bald, but my dad has a full head of hair.
My dad has full hair too.
Not that that affects my genetics. At least I really hope it doesn't, otherwise we have a bigger problem.
It's passed from the mother's father. I don't know if I believe this stuff. I don't know if that's true. I know that's what everyone
Was
thinks.
that ever scientifically proven, or was that
I don't know. Is this just something everyone
I feel like that's
knows?
not true. Yeah, if it is from my mom's side, I'm definitely gonna be bald then.
It's more complicated than that. Okay, yeah. I really want to have twins.
But as far as I'm aware, every male in like recent genetic history in my family has been bald, except for my dad. So
I really want to have twins.
we might have twins.
But because you have sisters who are twins, but they're not the twins that run in families.
Yeah, because my sisters are identical twins.
Yeah.
They are not genetic.
They're identical.
Though the thing is, they say they're not genetic, but then you have these families that have a million identical twins in it. So I feel like it's not fully understood. There's got to be something.
I think it would be really hard, but it would be like two birds with one stone having twins. Like you just get it all done in one go, then you're good.
Yeah, then your stomach's... Well, it is not actually twice the size, so they're a little bit smaller, but it'd be way bigger. You have to give birth twice in one go.
Yeah.
You have to raise 2 children.
I just get the epidural.
Let me just get the epi.
Just get me the epi, and then pop them out. You can get a nanny.
Hey, might as well just go for 3.
You're gonna need to open up another channel so we can afford the nanny. Put the fertile lot trait on your flat. We'll need the fertile lot. 2 kids, Bowser and James. Are you sure, Deli? I know it's a lot.
Well, that's why we have the dog walker, the babysitter, the nanny.
Yeah, the dog walker, the babysitter, the nanny. Bowser basically needs a carer because his so much work.
Obviously,
We need to make a lot of money. We're kidding, you guys. Pop them out. They have to be because my aunts are identical twins, so is her mum, and she has identical twin sons.
That's what I said. That's what I mean. Like, I feel like it's not fully understood. They say, well, the current... I don't think there's any proof that it's genetic at the moment, other than the fact that, like, families that have a lot of twins exist. So it's kind of like, I mean, surely it is.
Yeah. I think that's another one of those things that's just like a theory.
I guess it's one of those
everyone
things
has.
that they don't have hard proof for yet. But I mean, it probably is a thing.
As someone who just gave birth with an epidural, let me tell you, it's still the worst pain of my life.
But you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to let people think it will be fine, because otherwise then they won't want to have kids.
My friends were watching videos of that procedure where, you know how sometimes when women give birth, they rip from the vagina to the butthole? It just rips all the way down. Apparently there's a procedure as well where they surgically...
Why are they watching that?
They surgically do that to help the baby come out, and then they stitch it back up. And they were watching surgeries of it. Episiotomy.
I don't know that I'd want to watch it. I don't mind learning about it, but I don't think I'd want to watch it.
Well, honey, you might see it rip open.
I'll stand by your side, but I'm not looking at it.
You might have to watch it.
No, I'm good.
And then
I'll stand to the side.
I'll have to be sewn up again. I don't know if I want to have a baby. It's too hard.
Look what you've done, chat. You've scared her. Now we're never gonna have children. Now there's never gonna be a real stream baby.
Toughen up, James.
Well, you only have to experience the pain. You don't have to look at it. So what is worse?
Oh no, grilled cheese is pregnant and we're scaring them. Don't worry, it will be okay, and you're gonna have the most beautiful pregnancy and birth. And they're just gonna slip out like
Well, some people do.
pillow stuffing in a pillow
Right?
when you pull it
Some people are
out.
like, oh, I had the easiest time. Nothing happened. It was just boom, all good.
Yeah, I know a woman who went in and came out, and the baby was born like straight away. It was like a 2-hour labor. James passed out on the floor.
I reckon I'd be fine.
I don't, yeah.
I mean, it'd be pretty tough for me. But...
Oh, come on! Why? I think humans should be like seahorses. So they give the baby to the male seahorse to look after for a while. I wish we laid eggs so then you could like sit on the egg until it hatches.
I think that'd be more annoying.
And then everyone would have like these beautiful egg nests. Like you'd be able to like buy your nest and you'd be like, so what are you doing for your nest? You'd be like, oh, well, I really want to have like a moat around me. And I'm going with the feather nest. Or like a beanbag nest. Or maybe you have several nests. Then you can have like a Dolce & Gabbana nest. Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe one day you'll be able to have babies as eggs that you lay. Sitting, yeah, and then you'd have like mothers groups where you just sit on your eggs. Oh, you could get an egg sitter. It's like someone who sits on it for you.
Surely, if we had the technology to have eggs, you'd just have an incubator.
Only an all organic nest. Would you sit on an egg?
Oh.
What about the penguins? Oh my god. So penguins are so beautiful. I haven't seen a seahorse giving birth, by the way. But penguins are so nice. The male penguin goes searching for, I think, weeks to find a pebble or a rock that's the perfect size. And then they carry it to the penguin they want to mate with and give it to them. How beautiful is that? Pardon me. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my god, the eclectic daisy. Wow, wow. I don't know if many people can do that, but good for you. James proposed to Deli with a pebble, and they like shuffle it between their feet, and then they like give it, and then if the female receives it, that's their mate. It's so beautiful. Penguins are gentlemen, honestly. They wear little tuxedos, naturally. Little gentlemen. Wonder if the penguins have a breakup rock. Maybe they like smash the rock when they say no. When they break up, they smash the pebble and they're like, screw you and this stupid pebble. That'd be heartbreaking, the pebble you search for weeks being smashed by the beak of the one you love. That's rough. Pebble jar? Uh, what's your favorite animal? Mine's wombats. I like wombats because they're an Australian animal. They sit on their prey with their big butt. They just like sit on it. I think that's pretty badass. Literally. Did you know penguins have knees? That's cool. That's a penguin breakup, adultery fight. Don't watch it. It's heartbreaking. Wait, is that what they actually do? You like hippos, dogs? Hippos are terrifying. They're like so dangerous. Oh, true. It would be a cupcake. Red pandas are beautiful. Koala bears, sloths, yes, yes. Courtney, thank you so much for extending your sub. What is this? Dogs. Taronga Zoo in Sydney had gay penguins. We love albino giraffes, but they're now extinct. Wow. Your brother says penguins are mean, really? Otters. Platypuses, I love platypuses. Platypuses. Really Australian. Black panda's pretty cool. Dolphins are mean. Actually, yeah, dolphins can be pretty mean. They're so smart. I like wombats. How often do you see koalas and kangaroos in Australia? Well, we're kind of close. We're pretty close to Melbourne City, so we don't see as many around. Well, we don't really see them around here, but where I grew up, further away from the city, like an hour away-ish, even closer, half an hour, you might go to areas where you can see kangaroos, like if you go to certain places. I used to...
Would there be kangaroos or would there be wallabies?
Oh, actually, they would be wallabies, which are like smaller kangaroos.
I mean, it's basically the same thing.
But big kangaroos, you need to go a bit more rural.
Yeah.
But we do have a lot of signs around where there's like a sign, a yellow diamond sign with a silhouette of like a koala or a kangaroo, just letting you know when you're driving that there can be kangaroos and koalas crossing the road. There's a lot of kangaroo roadkill actually, because we have a lot of kangaroos and a lot of them like skip across the road. And that can be really bad if you hit a kangaroo, not only for killing the animal, but also your car can be quite serious and dangerous. So kangaroos sold as a meat in our supermarkets. You can buy kangaroo like next to beef and stuff. It's a really high protein, lean meat. Well, obviously protein, but it's a really lean meat. Is seeing a kangaroo like seeing deer? In America? Yeah, I guess. And koalas, you know, you might see a koala in a tree in more bushy areas. Kind of hard to spot. I have had kangaroo because one of my exes used to always have kangaroo. It can often be cheaper. Oh wait, is kangaroo cheaper?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like way cheaper to buy, I think.
It's like they're a pest. So.
Yeah, so you can... It's very lean and not fatty.
I don't know. I've not really had it.
Haven't you? It's a really good meat to eat.
I thought it was more gamey.
It's like really good for you. What does gamey mean?
Like, not.
It's like one of the healthiest meats if you want to lose weight.
Maybe we should have some kangaroo.
Nah, I still feel weird about it.
Why? It's like eating a rat.
I don't eat rats. Have you eaten crocodile meat? No, but I've heard crocodile meat tastes like chicken. How about big spiders? We do have spiders in Australia. Spidey. We do have spiders. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There are spiders in Australia. But we don't get that many here. Although we had a couple recently. James asked me to get rid of the spiders. So all you have to do is you get a jar. You can use your breakup jar or your love jar. And then you like take the top off. If the spider's here, you take the top off the jar. You put it over the spider. You get a, I don't really have. You get like a piece of card, slide it underneath. Then you just carry it outside. And then that's how you get rid of a spider. You don't have to suck it up in a vacuum cleaner. My dad always told me not to kill spiders because they help get rid of other bugs. Oh, the Norse Nuts released a game? Are you serious, Slime Girl? That's so cool. I want to try it. I used to watch them. Are there dangerous ones? Yeah, there's dangerous spiders here, but I've never heard of someone that I personally know going to hospital from a spider bite or anything like that. I would say it's uncommon. For anyone who's freaked out about Australia's wildlife, there are still nearly 30 million people in this country who have survived, so your odds are pretty good. Exactly. Funnel web and redbacks are bad. I didn't think we have funnel web spiders in Victoria. They're in Sydney.
Between the year 2000 and 2013, so over 13 years, there was 0 deaths from spiders.
There you go.
Just as like a little, there was nearly 12,000 hospitalized, but no death. Yeah,
In which years?
2000 and 2013. So
Oh, in 13 years,
yeah, exactly.
No one has died
it's
from a
really
spider
not
bite.
That big of it. I mean, as long as like if you get bitten and you're like, oh no, this is bad, go to the hospital, then you'll be fine.
You put,
But otherwise, I don't know.
yeah, you put white bleach on a spider bite if you get bitten. Put white bleach on. And then for a jellyfish bite, you put white vinegar on. You can also pee. I am more than happy to pee on anyone who is stung by a jellyfish. I do not mind. I'm really good whenever I have to do a wee test at the doctor's. My aim is impeccable. I have really good Kegel muscles, so I can stop the stream really well. I'm just very good at it.
There was more people that were killed in those 13 years by horses than snakes.
Okay. And snakes.
Yeah. The snakes over the 13 years was 27, and horses was 74.
Okay, so you're more likely to be killed by a horse than a snake or a spider.
Yeah, well, definitely by a spider. No one's died from a spider.
So there you go. If you're worried about being killed by horses, then
So that's more grounded.
that's more grounded.
Then yes, you should be worried. No, not really. Over 13 years.
Are sharks common to see while swimming there?
No.
No.
Definitely
Well,
not. I wouldn't say common.
there are beaches, like it's very clear with signage
Yeah,
if there's a shark beach.
Yeah.
So I don't even know. I think in Western Port Bay there was a couple of shark sightings. But not where swimmers were. I mean, if you're a surfer, you might see some sharks in certain areas. Like I know South Australia, Western Australia, if you're a surfer, you might see some sharks. And they can be bad ones. But I mean, I don't worry about sharks when I swim. Although at night time, my mom always said to be careful, like if you go swimming after dusk of sea life. So I wouldn't usually go swimming in the dark, probably. And then the other thing is jellyfish. You get some jellyfish that can be bad. So there's some times in the year when you don't swim at certain beaches because it's jellyfish season. But there's always signage. There were some sharks near Geelong and Lawndale. Oh. Just don't swim at beaches that have sharks. Sometimes sharks do come into the bay because they get through the shark nets. That's true. A lot of the bays have and swimming areas have shark nets Occasionally something might get through, but usually not. Finding Nemo taught me everything about Australian oceans. Just kidding. I wonder if jellyfish sandwiches are like a thing, like on SpongeBob. I didn't think you ate jellyfish. Does anyone eat jellyfish? Is that a thing? I feel like that would be really low calorie. No, the jellyfish here you have to be careful are called blue bottle jellyfish, and they are really dangerous. I mean, not...
Does it, are they?
Wait.
Like,
No.
They'll sting you and it'll really hurt, but I didn't.
No, I'm thinking of the blue-ringed octopus.
Oh, yeah.
The blue-ringed octopus, not the jellyfish. Blue bottles a sting, but yeah,
Yeah,
they're
blue
okay.
bottles will irritate you.
Sorry,
That
the
won't be very nice,
the
but-
blue-ringed octopus is one you have to be really careful of, and it's got blue rings on it. Wait, I'll Google it. That can kill someone. And we do have them around. You just gotta be careful. But they're pretty cool. They've got, yeah, blue rings on them. But I mean, in saying that, there's pictures with people like holding them and having them on them. So why are people holding them? Aren't these deadly? What? Why are people holding them?
Let's see. A blue-ringed octopus bite is rare, but potentially deadly. Maybe that is deadly. Actually, bite them.
Oh, they don't bite very often, but if they do, you're in trouble. Or sting, I suppose.
What says bite?
Tourist playing chicken with deadly blue-ringed octopus. Right.
There is currently no anti-venom. Those bitten need urgent medical help and may need artificial respiration until the effects of the venom subside.
Virginia woman unknowingly held blue-ringed octopus. Okay, so basically the people holding them are usually tourists who don't know that you're not meant to touch them. Okay.
Oh, this is bad.
What?
I was just reading what happens.
Oh, let's not scare chat.
No, well, that's what I was not gonna read. I was like, oh.
So if you see an octopus with blue rings, don't pick it up
Just don't touch it.
and walk away.
Maybe just don't touch anything that is an animal and, you know, is sentient.
What
Just
does
leave it alone.
sentient mean?
Like, it can think and do things.
Oh.
And it's living. Maybe just don't annoy stuff.
Are you sentient?
Sentient?
Yeah. Sentient?
What?
Are you sentient?
I don't know what that means.
What did you just say? Sentient.
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 Yes, I am sentient.
Why do you know all these random big words?
It's not random.
I've never heard someone say sentient.
You've never heard the word sentient?
No? Has anyone in chat heard that?
Yes. Everyone has.
Thanks, lemonades. Never heard it. Okay, I think more people have heard of it than those who haven't. Often I realize, some of you guys haven't. I think it's like a 50-50 thing.
No.
I know sentiments in The Sims 4.
Are you sentiment?
I have sentiments. Sentience. I am sentient. So when you change your Sims autonomy, you give them sentience.
If they're autonomous, yeah. Well, they're not really. It's a computer program, but if we're saying that they're people, then yes.
It's a word you hear a lot in sci-fi movies. Oh.
It's a word you hear a lot in general.
Who says, oh, that person's sentient? When
You
would you
don't.
use the word sentient?
Huh?
How would you ever use the word sentient in everyday language?
Well, you'd be like... Well, I mean, I used it just before. That's how you use it.
You can't think of another example
No, I
because
can't.
it's
You'd be
not
like,
used.
That
God.
animal is sentient. Like, yeah, that just out of context is a bit weird to just say a sentence like that.
I am a sentient being.
Yeah, sentient.
I have
icon, so
feelings.
Sentient beings. Yeah, chat's got my back.
I am a sentient being who
You are.
goes to therapy because of my sentiality.
That's not a word.
The sentience. I wouldn't say it's an everyday conversation often, I know. Look, here's the thing, you guys. I need to have a little bit of a flex moment because I feel like on these streams and on YouTube, I can often be very misunderstood when it comes to language. I know in streams there's a lot of words that I say, I've never heard that word, I don't know what it means. And that's honest, okay? It's true. A lot of these words I've never heard, but I would like to make a flex to redeem myself and to show you the intellect of this sentient being right here that you're watching. So, in my year 12 English exam, I did really well. So well that the year after the senior, okay, so basically, obviously in your final year of school, you have exams. And then for those exams, you can prep by looking up past exam answers, so from student examples. Oh, wait, no, I got the subject wrong. Okay, it wasn't in English. It wasn't English. But in art theory, where you write with a lot of fancy words, my art exam the following year, they used my student answers as examples. Okay, you're doing great, sweetie. Thank you. So my point is, some words I don't know, but girl could write like a demon, like a demonic sentiment being. And yes, I do have a degree in graphic design. That's true. But that's pretty cool. I wonder if they're still online actually. It's totally anonymous though, so it's not like you can. I want to read them. Practice exams, fine arts.
Does it still need to be there?
No.
No.
Practice exams. Exam preparation. I feel like the curriculum's changed now.
They don't expose any personal information.
Oh, it's all anonymous. But yeah, I'll make sure. Oh.
Yeah, but even
Art. Examination.
you'd need like past papers from. Oh, wait, how long ago now? 10 years ago or something?
I'm 26. Oh, this is like the exam I did. Wait, where's this practice student answers there? I wanna show you guys. How do I get to the answers? Past examinations. Oh wait, no. Examination reports. Where are the student answers?
So past. Oh, is it just the exams but not?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need the example.
I feel like we could be here for a very long time, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna find it for you guys, and then one day we'll read them out and be like, "This is my exam answer," and you guys will be like, "Holy moly, this girl's sentiment is crazy." All right, I think it's time we leave the cafe. Thank you for having us. Thank